Can't seem to shake them clips of horror. Folks told me pull up to AZ, he got the pores. Stop viding on your war stories, be a poor. Hey, another op, we need some more. We up the most, you know that been a score. 2-1. Yeah. Brother, tell me what we on, I'm on the same. I plan for cuz ain't nice, but I hate them. I feel the safest when the club let me bring in. Why you wanna see it smile again? Ain't they facing? Label don't know that they contribute to the dairy payment. Say she don't around with, yeah. Think you gon' me for free, what you with? Want all the smoke like a, hold on brother, chase him. Say my name, I pop up like the boogeyman. Game over, dropping bangers with no hooks. And free my brother leak, I hate I'm putting money again. If you ain't never, calm down. I know, so I approached her with my palm out. Was on that on the LG in the county. Yeah, risk taker, beat they block with 50 on it. Yeah, Echo, turn this beat off if I ain't tripping on it.
I need you all on the floor, shut the door, no cap. Girl, move your waist, no cap. We'll go all night, out of sight, dynamite, no cap. Got what you need, no cap, no cap, no cap, no cap. Keep buzzing that sweet tea, love it with bass like Thundercat. Need someone like wifey, dripping like icy, hot like fiend fire pack. Been around the world twice, he don't really wanna sightsee. Show me something nice and I'm coming back. No hezzy when it's time, steady on the line, you can see it in my eyes, I'm really like that. So, tell me no lies, open up your eyes, hands to the sky. Why you so fine, if you don't mind. So, tell me no lies, open up your mind, hands to the sky. Why you so fine, if you don't mind, baby turn up the vibes. I need you all on the floor, shut the door, no cap. Girl, move your waist, no cap. I need all y'all to report to the dance floor, you especially you. We'll go all night, out of sight, dynamite, no cap. Got what you need, no cap, 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 no go. I got it all, baby. It's all for you. I can't lie. Let's get back to basics, face to face at an undisclosed location. More cake, more by the cases. Rotate, slow it down, now we in the matrix. All day, every day. She don't wanna break. Hide away by the lake. Sensational, you're my favorite. Use but don't waste me, that's what I'm made for. So, tell me no lies. Open up your eyes, hands to the sky. Why you so fine? If you don't mind. So, tell me no lies. Open up your mind, hands to the sky. Why you so fine? If you don't mind, baby, turn up the vibes. Turn up the vibes, 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 baby, turn up the vibes, turn up the vibes, turn up the vibes, turn up the vibes, baby, turn up the vibes, turn up the vibes, turn up the vibes, turn up the vibes, baby, turn up the vibes, turn up the vibes, turn up the vibes, turn up the vibes, turn up the vibes. I need you all on the floor, shut the door, no cap. Girl, move your way.
must have superpowers. Rap 225,000 hours. Get a calculator, do the math. I made 1,000 songs that made you move, yeah. And for the last 300 months, I made 16 albums with me on the front, and they bump. Where you get your beats? I heard 93 rappers say like me. 2 singers and 10 comedians, and I'm still gonna yell it every time you see me in. What's my favorite word? Why they gotta say it like short? You know they can't play on my court, can't hang with the big dogs, stay on the porch. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Where you get that from? Grab a mic, spit one. Let me see 8 Ball and MJG. You keep spitting that. Bun B, that's Texas, baby. Ballin' G, that's Memphis, baby. Short Dog, that's Oakland, baby. Ain't nothing but these days. My C got, but these real still know they got to give a what you say. Short Dog with UGK. Do you really wanna be like me? Spit game like Snoop and T.I.P. Pretty girls in the VIP, they came with Dre. They don't need ID. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Your mind is gone, your brain is blazed. You've been wide awake for the last 3 days. It goes down for real, don't stop. Just keep rolling downhill, crash and burn. Can't stand, fall back. You're doing too much, you can't handle all that. Man, it's been way too long. Time to let the whole world play your songs. Like me, my gets around. Leave the country, come back and hit the town. I'm in Miami, New York, and ATL. Houston and LA, ask Dave Chappelle about my rich. He got it from me and made $50 million. I'm proud of you, D. But I'm crazy, you don't wanna be like me. I come from East Oakland where the youngsters get it like me. Blow it. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Too short, up all night, baby. Album number 16. Y'all can't do that.
Too many times I told you, stop playing with me, go play with your kids. I don't wanna hear no opinions from people who still got dreams of making it big. I don't really care about what you would do if you had the bread and the things you would get. If you was me, you wouldn't work this hard. You don't know how long I've been waiting on this. I'm way too busy to hate on a bank account. Look like I'm taking on six. I came up for nothing, was laying on sleeping in bundles and paying no rent. Everyone loves you and fame don't exist. When I made $1 million, they said that I switched. My watch is too pricey, my chain is on lit, my diamonds are icy. I'm skating on this. Skating like Gretzky back in the 80s and running from but that isn't Brady. This is jail, but that doesn't faze me. I keep to myself if that's what it takes me. The day that you play me and be the same Damian and Jennifer Lopez and now so having some twins, there's 2 in the bag. You want the fame, but you wouldn't last. The difference between me and you is the trash. I'm really 100, you doing too bad. Look, if I'm at a 10 and you like a 2, if you was a 10 then I'd be 200 divided by 2. I'm too good at math. Look, they got me started, I'm back on my nigga. She got a I thought about for practice like I've been auditioning. Cut her off when she started a bigger one. Cut her off with the scissors they use when they open the business and cut the red ribbon with. I'm ignorant. So many times I told you, stop playing with me, go play with your kids. I don't want to hear no opinions from people who still got dreams of making it big. I don't really care about what you would do if you had this bread and the things you would get. If you was me, you wouldn't work this hard. You don't know how long I've been waiting on this. I've been waiting on this. Devil in the booth, I'm Satan on this. Don't touch this stove, I'm baking on this. I'm Freddie, I'm Mike, I'm Chucky, I'm jigging on this. Run for your life, you shaking on this. Got software, hating on this. Look, I'm
Greetings, everyone. An enticing showdown here on 2K Sports. We're so glad you could join us. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Pass to Bailey. Lets it go from deep. Markkanen can't get it to go. Here's James. They get it again. Here's Williams. LeBron outside for three. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
And that kick out. How about the vision she's got on display here tonight?
Collier. Here's Markkanen. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Well, he's got such a sweet shot, but at 7 feet, Markkanen can also hurt you down low. An all-around offensive talent.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Williams. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's George. Now off the inbound. And George with the stuff.
Well, that's what you want from George. He's most effective when he's attacking the rim.
Here's Williams. Plays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, I like the effort to work the ball inside. And she cashes in.
On the wing, Markkanen. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. To stand here, we have one of the bright young centers in the NBA, Walker Kessler.
Look, start with this with Walker Kessler, Kevin. A great rim protector. You're just not going to get layups with Walker Kessler on the floor. Then he's an outstanding offensive rebounder. And he's got great hands, which makes him very effective as a roll man in the pick and roll.
It's his first trip to the line. First one falls for him. He's off on the second. Here's Allen. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
Has the pure athleticism. Allen gets it done inside.
Stolen by Pippen. Outside Williams. This one for three. Buries it from three-point range.
Showing off the deep ball there. Shots like this really help her confidence.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Collier. He tries for three. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. That one good for 2. LeBron's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
Markkanen can't get it to go. Chicago leading by 11. Inside. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Pippen. He's got 7.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Kessler with the bucket.
Great roll by Kessler after setting the screen. That's textbook.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Allen, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Chicago shooting their initial free throws of the game right
here. The jumper of Ray Allen is obviously just unreal, but that comes with practice and repetition. Ray puts up thousands of shots every day, perfecting his craft.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Towns, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Grant comes in for James. Larry Bird's checked in for Scottie Pippen. And Kerr's subbed in for Williams. 1:19 left to play here in the first. And there's the foul. It's on Town. That is his first foul of the game. Utah trails by 13. So on the floor for Utah, Markkanen and Kessler man the post position. Then there's Bailey. And it's Sensabaugh in at the shooting guard. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Berg looking it over. It's deflected. Stolen by Markkanen. And the Jazz pushing it up now, and they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. For Utah, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Yeah, it's hard to remember that Markkanen had a slow start to his pro career, because now he's a candidate for the 50, 40, 90 club almost every year.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for time. No coverage that time.
Well, sometimes it's just this easy. He gets the ball and fires.
Allen, that's good. Allen's got 6.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
And Kessler throws it down.
Inexcusable defense. You can't let Kessler get established inside like this.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Clayton. Pass to Markkanen. Shot clock at 5. Count that one. He's got 5. Here's Valanciunas. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Chicago. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll get you back to the action after this break. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
So on the floor for Utah, they've got Yusuf Nurkic. Kyle Filipowski is out there with Williams. And it's Clayton in at the point guard position. Here's Clayton. Pass to Sensabaugh. Fires from 14. That shot off the mark. Chicago leading by 14. Oh, the lob to Valanciunas.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Here's Clayton.
Chicago foul. Steve Kerr. First personal foul. First team foul.
Williams kicks to Nurkic. Here's Sensabaugh. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Pass to Allen. And it's Chicago scoring again.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right. Time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press you in.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Jalen Williams comes in for Horace Grant. Scottie Pippen's checked in for Bird. And it's Rose in for Kerr. And it's Williams with the ball for Chicago. And Pippen slams it in.
Don't you wish you could leap like Pippen? I mean, I do.
Pass to Sensabaugh. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just...
And it's a great finish!
Oh, my gosh.
And that's the Derrick Rose of old. Full speed ahead and bursting to the rim.
Utah trails by 20. And the foul on Rose. That's his first foul. Bailey is checked in for the Jazz.
Team foul. Coming onto the floor for Utah. Number 19, Ace Bailey.
George finds Markkanen. Here's Collier. Bailey with a wide open look. A three-pointer is right on target. Bailey's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Rose. And he lays it straight in. And Chicago leads by 19.
And Rose proving already to be a relentless competitor. Excellent at finding ways to finish inside.
Chicago with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. There's always a need for shot makers in the NBA, GA, and that's what Ace Bailey brings to the floor.
Bailey has a smooth jumper with a high release point that allows him to shoot over just about any defender. And when you pair that with his physical tools, his upside is through the roof. And the next one puts him in the bonus.
The Jazz making a switch here. Kessler's checked in. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
The shot's good.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well, and everything just flows.
14 foul.
1:43 left in the first half of basketball. George with no one around. Collier. Gobert with the block.
Well, you have to be aware of Gobert on the floor. He's got a few defensive player of the year shots.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
For Utah, they have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game. Jordan, he's checked in for Chicago. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And he drives in. Oh, he misses the dunk.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Good on the shot. Jordan's got his first points of the game. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
Well, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitate.
And not only that, their elite conditioning evident from the pace they're playing offensively. Boy, they are getting out and running.
And it's Utah's ball. 56 seconds left now here in the second. And there's the call on Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. For Utah, they have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight. The first one falls.
Name a type of shot Keontae George can hit it, more than capable of scoring at all 3 levels.
Jordan on the wing. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Strong play down low. He's not afraid to get a few bruises.
Pass to Bailey. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And at about 6'9", Bailey is good at using that size inside. Looking like a polished vet on that tape.
He rifled that one in from distance. Bird's got 6.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
The Jazz have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses early. That free throw good from Markkanen.
And Markkanen is showing the aggressiveness you like to see in a guy with his skill set. Somebody who doesn't lack confidence when he shoots the ball.
Valanciunas, good.
Nice speed to set that up. She's not looking for her own shot. She's looking for the best shot.
Here's Collier. The Jazz with another miss. And so it's Chicago in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll return shortly.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the Phantom half-court shot. Drums. And that's your number shot. One more time, a round of applause.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Ray Allen really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And, you know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
Yeah, and I'm a little surprised, but he's been focused on passing the ball. You got to give him credit.
Nice ball movement by Utah. The three from George. Chicago grabs the miss. Here's Williams. Great play by Bird, just set it up.
Whoa, how about the hustle on the break? There was no slowing her down.
Pass to Kessler. And Grant sends it back. It's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
A three off the inbound. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Here's Valanciunas up and in on the layup. Valanciunas has got 6.
Yeah, there's the muscle from Valanciunas.
Chicago foul. Williams. Third personal foul. First team foul.
George passes to Markkanen. And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Markkanen finds George. Here's Bailey. Another miss by Utah.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay.
That is a great finish!
Oh, my.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
Here's Collier. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Markkanen inside the line. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. To the paint. Here's Valanciunas. Excellent D there from Markkanen. Utah with the ball. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. And it's George missing. Bird right side. Williams, that's for two. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
What a night she's been having. It feels like every time she gets a shot off, it's falling in.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
And he's good on the three ball. Bird's got 9.
This is just what Bird does. He makes shooting from range look easy.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Bailey. Here's the three. And it's Chicago with the rebound. There's the triple. And Bird gets it to go on the assist by Grant. Bird's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Chicago. Both teams will make substitutions.
Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Rose against George.
Chicago foul. Derek Rose.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
Team foul.
That one is off.
Well, you talk about a young player making strides with his game. How about Keontae George improving across the board and getting more assertive out there?
Here's Williams, and the layup's good off the glass.
I mean, they cannot stop her from scoring it tonight. She's putting on a clinic.
And Kessler throws it down.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Williams from outside. Another three for Chicago. 1:03 left to play in the third. Filipowski finds George. Here's Collier. In the corner, it's Kessler. 5 on the clock. Shot's good by Sensabaugh.
There was some nice rhythm to that play.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead. And maintaining that intensity level.
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
To the middle. Here's Filipowski.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Rose dishes to Bird. Shoots over Collier. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch-and-shoot game.
Spins. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. For Utah, they have converted 7 of 11 free throw attempts up to this point.
George taking 2 shots.
He doesn't get the second one. Here's Bird. A putback. Tries again. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's Chicago running away with this one. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And
You love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. James throws it down.
Man, LeBron James, the king, can still fly.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. Here's Clayton. Pass to Sensabaugh. Nice ball movement by Utah. Count it, good.
And how about the concentration on that jumper? It was just him, the ball, and the hoop.
And so it's Rose bringing it up for Chicago. On the wing, Williams. Back to Rose. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. Bird against Williams. Baseline try. 6 to shoot. And Gobert kicks to Bird. Over Williams. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. The Jazz making a switch here.
Number 19, Ace Bailey.
Here's Clayton. He's covered by Rose. And the foul called on Larry Bird. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Outside Rose. Fires the three. Drains the three-pointer.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And Chicago has possession. Here's Bird. Pass to Gobert. Outside Rose. Bird left side. Drops in the layup for 2. Bird's got 10 points here in the second half.
Yeah, and they might as well continue to play through him because the defense hasn't had an answer at all.
Here's Sensabaugh. Off target with his 3. Sensabaugh has gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Here's Bird. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Well, he's been dialed in. Very efficient here in the second half.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Markkanen. Count it.
Well, Markkanen poses such problems for a defense. He's got a variety of ways to score inside.
James kicks to Bird.
James.
It's all been by Sensabaugh. And it's Utah's ball. And the foul on Rose. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Foul. Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for Utah, Walker Kessler.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Markkanen passes to George. No good on the 3. George has gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. Rose dishes to Gobert. Out to Bird. Rebound, Utah. 1:05 left in the fourth quarter. Bailey misses.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Here's Bird. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Count that one.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
The Jazz on offense. Pass to Kessler. Now Bailey. And finished off by Bailey.
And no shortage of agility for Bailey. He just leaps up to the rim.
Uses the glass to finish. The layup.
Well, he's been resourceful tonight, not wasting opportunity.
Larry Bird, third personal foul, third team foul. At the line for the Jazz, Keontae George.
The first free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Bird. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team. And that was the last thing they needed. Now the clock is stopped, and they put them on the line.
At the line for the Jazz.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that about wraps it up. For my friends Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Larry Bird.